Following segment is sponsored by the Topeka Army Recruiting Station. And this morning we welcome Staff Sergeant Jonathan Gomez-Frank and Staff Sergeant Joshua Holland. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Thanks for stopping by again. We
Thank you
appreciate
for having
that.
us.
Absolutely. Talking recruitment today. Let's talk a little bit more about that and, maybe some of the benefits of joining the Army.
Okay, yeah, so a lot of people don't realize, but there's actually 150 different job careers and opportunities that you can do with active or reserve.
Wow.
And it falls on jobs as far as human resources, intelligence, computer and networking, even welding and HVAC. A lot of those jobs actually resort and certify over into civilian jobs after you complete your time in service with the Army, as well as the educational benefits such as the scholarships. A lot of people also don't realize that you don't have to do active and be full-time. There's the Army Reserve, which allows you to go to college within the state of Kansas, work in the state of Kansas, and you do reserve and Army part-time on the weekends once a month and 2 weeks out of the summer. A lot of people don't realize that, as well as some people don't recognize that a lot of people, like big public figures, celebrities, actually started their success with the Army originally. There's so much more that goes with it, though. We're such a diverse community and workforce, so every day, even the 1 weekend a month you're working, you're more working cohesively as a family rather than just a regular job.
Well, talk a little bit about maybe some of the misconceptions people may have about the Army.
Well, the misconception in regards to the, like some people, like, for instance, that the Army always being big and offering the opportunity to the recruits when they join to have the career choice. So a lot of times they feel like they choose for a job, they may not be ending doing something different. And that's not the case with us, that they're going to receive the hands-on training, the training in school, the certification, the credentials that will transfer, that be able to transfer to the civilian world as well. So that's one of the misconceptions. So the great opportunity the Army has is that when they sign in, they come to the office and they go through the process for enlistment, they will be doing the job that they asked for. Yes.
Talk a little bit about the enlistment bonuses and some of the incentives to sign up.
Well, now, because the new hiring campaign that we have, the Army is offering a combination of different incentives, starting off with the, well, like you mentioned, the $50,000 bonus they can receive and their sign up for enlistment.
Nice.
That's for all the active duty and Army reserves. That adding also the mention that I just said about the option for career choice with the number of years that they will be serving as well. Adding to that, also what I would mention is that we also have the option where they can do the duty of station as well. And with that plus combine different tactical schools like Airborne or Ranger School that can go attached to that assignment as well. Yeah.
Nice. So there is really a lot of opportunity with the Army.
Correct.
There really is. We're almost out of time, but I know there is a new fitness test as well. And I'd like you to tell us a little bit about that.
Correct. The Army Combat Fitness Test, known as the ACFT, is the new Army fitness test introducing geared towards like a CrossFit-like structure that it will revamp the physical fitness, and it will help the encourage all the soldiers to have more involved and active physical test. Yes, it's pretty good. I think it's going to help benefit the armed forces.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, we thank you both for your time today.
I appreciate
you, man.
No, thanks to you as well. Thank you.
Absolutely. And you can reach the Topeka U.S. Army Recruiting Station by calling the number that you see right there on your screen.